Okay, well, we have a lot to cover today, so I don't want to spend too much time doing an intro, but in case you don't know me, I'm Becky from Click Fluency, and I'm the co-founder here. And this month, I'm really excited that we're going to talk about this topic because this is something that is just always changing on, Amazon, and I think that this is going to be really helpful because if your products aren't seen, how can people buy them? How can you grow sales? So this is just one of those foundational things that's so important. And Amazon is always changing. And actually, just last year, they updated their algorithm even. It was A9, now it's the A10 that they have. There's a lot of things around that. So I'm just going to jump right in and go ahead and start sharing my screen. So yeah, let's talk this month about the new 2021 Amazon SEO formula. Now, specifically, we work with usually health and beauty brands. So we're going to kind of cover things regarding those types of products. But even if you're outside of that category, there's going to be things that are going to be very helpful for you. So let me just go ahead and just jump right in. So now I want to kind of talk about the new ranking factors. I've already mentioned this before. I don't know how many times I could talk about that, but basically it's so important it has to be said again and again. Relevancy is key. You don't want to just throw things in there that you know are getting searches if it's not relevant. So if you do not have an eye cream at all, do not put that phrase just because you think that you really won't get ranked for that anyways because it's very competitive. But just don't throw words in there that are random just because you're thinking that that's going to get more views. And then the conversion rate really is essential. So are they buying once they do go to your listing, your product listings? So we kind of delved into that more on our last webinar. So if you want more about that, definitely check out that one. But it's really helpful when in Amazon's eyes, when they're seeing people are going to a listing and then they're buying. They're seeing that they're looking at that conversion rate and they're rewarding that. Driving traffic through pay-per-click is an important thing. Amazon really does actually put a weight on just the amount of impressions, how much the listing is seen and how relevant it is to what is being typed in. So really utilizing pay-per-click actually does help your organic as well, even though you shouldn't heavily rely just on pay-per-click. And then obviously, if your conversion rate starts to drop or change, that's something you should at least be looking at, I would say at least on a quarterly basis. If ideally would be every month, you should be looking to see what in your business reports on Amazon, what are your conversion rates doing? Are they changing? And is that change due to something, maybe your product is seasonal? That would be something to note. Or is this something like you're losing market share or there's something on your listing that is basically other competitors are outperforming you now, and so your listing is not performing as well and not converting as well. So those are things that are really helpful. And also number of reviews and ratings. This is more of an indirect factor, but with search results, when you type in a word, if you're a shopper and you see at least a 4-star product or above, you're most likely going to click on that. That does impact even just the ability for someone to go to a listing. So it is important, and it is something that Amazon's new algorithm is taking into place. They're looking at the ratings of a product. They want to obviously show products that people are having a good experience with overall. So those are really important things to keep in mind.